Hello everyone, welcome to LRDA Prep. My name is Mir Sardana, a plus educator on Unacademy, and this is your daily DILR dose for CAT. Let's have a look at the complete concept. This is a coins and bags puzzle. Let's understand the whole concept. Before I start, I just want to do this announcement that there is a series that I'm going to start. This is known as Let's Practice Quant with Mir Sardana. 27th of March, a test will be taken 4 p.m. to 4:40 p.m. Analysis will be given from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. and the top 5 people will be awarded with an Amazon voucher of rupees 1000. This will really help you a lot. Uh, you will be having questions from all the topics. You'll be getting your real-time ranking and also an Amazon voucher worth rupees 1000 will be given to you. Up to 5 people, top 5 people will be awarded with the 1000 rupees Amazon voucher. The registration link to attempt this test is given in the description part of the video. Now let's have a look at this puzzle. What does this says? It says a dealer has 1000 coin. A dealer has 1000 coin and 10 bags. He has to divide the coins over the 10 bags so that he can make any number of coins simply by handing over a few bags. How must he divide his money into the bag? See guys, the whole concept is based on the concept of binary system, converting a decimal number into a binary system. Now we know that in a binary system, a number can be, we have only two digits to use, that is 0 and 1. Now 0 means I'm using that bag, I'm not using the bag, and 1 mean I'm using the bag. For example, if I have bag number 1 and bag number 2 and bag number 3. I have 2 power 0 coin in bag number 1, 2 power 1 coin in bag number 2 and 2 power 2 coins in the bag number 3. In that ways I'll be having total number of coins as 7. So up to 7, any number of coins can be given by handing over some bags without looking inside the bag. Bag number 1 have 1 coin, bag number 2 have 2 coins, bag number 3 have 4 coins. For example, somebody came and asked for the payment of 1 coin. In that case, I'll pay him bag number 1. Somebody came and asked for the payment of 2 coins. I'll give him bag number 2. Somebody came and he asked for the 3 coins. I'll pay him bag number 1 plus bag number 2. Somebody came who asked for the 4 coins. I'll give him bag number 3. Someone came for the for 5 coins. I'll pay him bag number 3 plus bag number 1. Someone came for the 6 coins. I'll pay him bag number 3 plus bag number 2. Somebody came for 7 coins. I'll pay him bag number 1 plus bag number 2 plus bag number 3. Why this whole concept is based on this 2 power 0, 2 power 1 and 2 power 2 is because of the binary system. You see that if I convert any number, for example, if I have the number 6, let's say, if I have the number 6, now if I convert the number 6 in the from the decimal system to the binary system, I'll divide it by 2. Dividing 6 by 2, the quotient will be 3. The remainder that you have to write it down over here is 0. The next quotient would be 1. The remainder would be 1. The next quotient would be 0 and the remainder would be 1. And that's it. And you see that 6 binary number will be equal to 110. You'll have to start writing down the number from the last. Now 110 means to do the payment of 6 coins, I don't have to use the bag number 1. 0 means I am not using the bag number 1. You have to start from the unit digit. This 1 mean I'm using the bag number 2 and this 1 mean I'm using the bag number 3. That means to pay 6 rupees, I can use bag number 2 and bag number 3. Bag number 2 is containing 2 coins, bag number 3 is containing 4 coins. So this will pay off 6 coins. This whole concept can be used for all the bags, right? So that means, for example, if I have bag number 1, bag number 2, bag number 3, bag number 4 and bag number 5, let's say, for example, this will have 2 power 0 coin, this will have 2 power 1 coin, this will have 2 power 2 coin, this will have 2 power 3 coin and this will have 2 power 4 coin. The total number of coins I'll have would be 1 plus 2 plus 4 plus 8 plus 16. 2 plus 1, 3 plus 4, 7 plus 8, 15 plus 16, that means 31. Up to 31 coins, you can give any number of coins by just handing over the bags. How will you get to know To pay, for example, if I want to pay 25 rupees, what are the bags that I'm supposed to use? What you do is just convert 25 into a binary number. The first quotient would be 12 and the remainder that you can see over here would be 1. Next quotient would be 6, remainder is 0. Next quotient is 3, remainder is 0. Next quotient is 1, the remainder would be 1. Next quotient is 0, the remainder is 1. So you see that 25 in the binary system can be written as, start writing it down from the last, 1 1 0 0 1. This tells me I'm supposed to use bag number 1, bag number 2 3 4, and bag number 5. If I look at the money in bag number 1 4 and 5, the total amount of coins will be equal to 25. Let's check. Bag number 5 you can see is containing 2 power 4, that means 16 coins. Bag number 4 you can see is containing 8 coin, and bag number 1 is containing 1 coin. So see that using bag 1, bag 4 and bag 5 I can pay off 25 coins. So that means 0, if a 0 is coming, that means I'm not supposed to use that bag. If 1 is coming in front of a bag, that means I'm supposed to use that bag. And you have to start counting from the last. So in this way, if I'm supposed to divide the 1000 coins into 10 bags, what you need to do is, so put 2 power 0 coins in bag number 1. In bag number 2, you need to place 2 coin. In bag number 3, you need to place 2 power 2, that is 4 coin. In bag number 4, you need to place 2 power 3 coins. Bag number 5, you need to place 2 power 4. Bag number 6, you need to place 2 power 5. In bag 7, you need to place 2 power 6. In bag 8, you need to place 2 power 7. And in bag number 9, you need to place 2 power 8. So what is this total? 1 coin here, 2 coin here, 4 coin here, 8 coin here, 16 coin here, 32 coin here, 64 coin here, 128 here, and 256 here. Let's add them up. 1 plus 2, 3 plus 4, 7 plus 8, 15 plus 16 would be 31 plus 32, 63, 63 plus 64 would be 127. 127 plus 128 is 255. 255 plus 256 would be 511. So out of 1000 coins, 511 has been used here. And for the bag number 10, you can see that you can place 2 power 9, that means up to 512 coins, but the number of coins I'm left with is 489. So rest of the coins will be used in bag number 10. Now whatever amount of coins that you want to give, you can give by handing over some bags. For example, let me give you an example here. If I have to, all you have to do is just convert that number into a binary number and you will get to know which bag you are supposed to use. Let's say with this I want to pay 512 rupees. Let's say I want to pay, or let's say I want to pay not 512, let's say if I want to pay, and to just take any random number, let's say I want to pay 337 coins. I want to pay 337 coins. What are the bag numbers I'll be using? Just convert it into a binary number. How do you convert it? Divide it by 2, right? The first quotient that you will be getting would be 168, right? 168, right? That means that will give you remainder of 1. Then 84, remainder would be 0. 42, remainder would be 0. 21, remainder would be 0. And after 21, you will be having the quotient as 10, remainder would be 1. 5, remainder would be 0. 2, quotient would be 2, remainder would be 1. 1, remainder would be 0. And finally 0 and 1. So see that 3 to pay 337 coins. Write down this whole number. This is 10101 This tells me that I'm supposed to use bag number 1, 2, 3, 4, bag number 5, 6, bag number 7, 8, bag number 9. Let's check. In bag number 9, I have 2 power 8. 2 power 8, that means 2 power 8, 256 coins, right? I have 256 coin. Bag numbers 7, that means I have 2 power 6, which is equal to 2 power 6. We can see that is equal to 64 coin. Bag number 5, You see has 2 power 4, that is 16 coin. Bag number 1 has 1. Let's try to add them up. 16 plus 1 17, 17 plus 64 would be 81. 256 plus 81, you can see, is equal to 337. So see that converting a particular number into a binary number will tell you which bag you're supposed to use to hand over that money, right? So if you have to pay up to 1000 coins, you have to divide 1000 coins into 10 bags, and you are supposed to divide it in such a way so that you can give any amount of money that you want to give by just handing over the bags and not looking inside the bags. You need to put 1 coin in bag number 2, 2 coins in bag number 2, 4 coins in bag number 3, and so on, and finally 480 coins in bag number 10. This is how you should be dividing the coins in the bag. Thank you so much for watching this video. Subscribe to LRDA Prep for your 100% syllabus coverage for CAT every day. A beautiful concept of logical reasoning or data interpretation will be uploaded on the LRDA Prep, and using this you can cover your whole theory. The number of practice set that I am uploading. In addition to that, there's a 30 minutes daily DLR practice with me that is live on Unacademy, and I'm taking this session every day at 4 p.m. We are going to cover 300 plus sets before CAT exam in 30 minutes daily DLR practice with me. You can subscribe to Unacademy Plus to attend my live session using the referral code NIDSME Live. Thank you so much for joining the session. Please use this referral code for the Plus subscription. Thank you. Thanks a lot. See you in the next part of the video.